here to the second annual Governor's Forum in Sinaloa. Welcome, everyone. I'd like to introduce the presiding table with us today, starting with the Governor of Sinaloa, Mario López Valdés. Mayor of Mazatlán, Alejandro Higuera Osuna. State Attorney General, Marco Antonio Higuera Gómez. Secretary of Public Safety, Francisco Córdoba. State Secretary of Tourism, Oralia Rice Garcia. Our special guest today, Mr. Jose Garico of Innovative Tijuana Movement. Our U.S. Consular Agent, Luis Ramirez. Our Consul of Canada, Wendy Hardwick. Okay, State Congressman and Chairman of the Committee on Tourism, Carlos Felton, is he here? No? Anything? Okay, well, hand from him too. Now I'd like to yield the floor to Alejandro Higuera Osuna, Mazatlan's mayor.
Pues muy buenas tardes, gracias a todos, bienvenidos. Welcome to Mazatlán. Como presidente municipal de Mazatlán, quiero agradecerles que por segunda ocasión nos reunamos.
Welcome everyone, and as Mayor of Mazatlan, I would like to thank you everyone for attending.
La verdad es que para el gobierno municipal y para el gobernador del estado es una reunión sumamente importante.
Truth is, this is a very, very important meeting for both the local city government and the state government.
Ustedes que han escogido a nuestra ciudad como su casa, ustedes que han decidido vivir en nuestra ciudad, para nosotros es muy gratificante.
The fact that you have chosen Mazatlan to be your home, you have chosen Mazatlan to be your new country to live, that's very gratifying for us.
Decirles que como gobierno local, estamos muy pendientes por la parte que a nosotros nos toca, que son los servicios públicos, que son la prestación de los servicios de recolección de basura, de agua, de seguridad y sobre todo de que espero que hayan disfrutado este excelente carnaval que lo hemos organizado muy bien.
As a local government, we aim to do our best by you in local services and public services such as garbage collection and all utilities, which are normal, security above all, and we certainly hope you had a great time this last Carnival or Mardi Gras.
Pues sigo diciéndoles a todos ustedes que abrazamos a todos los que deciden venir a Mazatlán, cumpliendo con disposiciones fiscales, y se los reitero como el año pasado, que si ustedes aquí tienen permanentemente un departamento, tienen una casa, tienen el beneficio, como la tienen los locales, de tener un subsidio del 50% por habitar aquí su casa en nuestro querido Mazatlán.
I would like to reiterate that you are more than welcome to come and live in Mazatlán, and we're happy to have you here, and we would like to remind you also that you do have the same responsibilities that local residents have, especially with your property taxes if you live here full time, and remember that you do have a 50% discount if you live in the home that you bought.
No hubo aplausos. Yo quiero compartir también también con ustedes el gran regalo que todos ustedes, nuestros hermanos canadienses y norteamericanos, hacen en Mazatlán.
I would also like to share with you a great present that all of you, both U.S. and Canadian citizens, bring to Mazatlán.
No puedo dejar de olvidar la acción de muchos cristianos que en el basurón municipal le llevan alimento a los pepenadores.
I can't forget, and I won't forget, all of you Christians that go to where the garbage collection is, to feed the poor people in those areas.
No puedo olvidar a la asociación de ustedes de amigos de los animales.
I can't forget what all of you do with the Friends of, de los Amigos de los Animales, or Friends of the Animals Association do.
Y el patrocinio que nos hacen muchos amigos de Texas en escuelas públicas del municipio.
And the help of all of you from Texas to help us in some public schools.
Muchas gracias por venirnos a enseñarnos que no se necesita ser de aquí para ayudar a semejantes.
Thank you for coming here to teach us that you don't have to be a native to help others in the community.
Ustedes viajan miles de kilómetros para darnos este testimonio de trabajo, de querer a su ciudad, y que nosotros, los hijos de esta ciudad, deberíamos de aprender mucho de eso.
You travel for thousands of miles just to come here and show us how it is to really love the community and work for your community.
Muchas gracias por compartir con nosotros ese legado de filantropía. Que Dios los bendiga. Buenas tardes y bienvenidos.
Thank you for sharing all that with us. Now, the next person, I would like to yield the floor to the Canadian Consul, Wendy Hardeman.
Bonjour. Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to thank, on behalf of the Ambassador Sarah Ladecki, I'd like to thank everybody for coming to this forum this afternoon and showing their support. Just for interest, how many Canadians do we have here this afternoon? Hands up. Isn't it amazing? Governor Mario, I'd like to say that as Canadians, we love Mazatlán. We're here to stay, and we love our community. This afternoon, we're coming here to the forum, and I understand that Governor Mario Lopez Valdez is the first governor in Mexico to actually have this type of forum for foreigners. We're very lucky that we have all these authorities, state and local authorities up here, showing their interest in trying to help us deal with the issues that we have in the community. And Governor Mario Lopez Valdez, I'd just like to say that as Canadians, we are here to stay. We're here for the long haul. We love Mazatlán. We appreciate what you're doing for us. And we would like to help as a community in a whole, and I'm sure I'm speaking for the Americans as well. We would like to help make this place amazing. Thank you.
Now, the U.S. Consul Luis Ramirez will say a few words.
First of all, the first statement that I'm going to make is a personal statement. And is that last year, 1,600 complaints were made to the City Hall. And Mayor Higuera was able to solve 1,537 of them. El año pasado se recibieron en el Ayuntamiento de Mazatlán 1,600 quejas de ciudadanos norteamericanos. El licenciado Alejandro Higuera Osuna, mi amigo, pudo resolver 1,537 de esas quejas. Muchas gracias, señor. Now the formal statement from the Ambassador of the United States in Mexico. Good afternoon, everyone. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the government of the state of Sinaloa and the Secretary of Tourism of the state of Sinaloa for organizing this event. It's great to see so many engaged community members here today. And I would like to thank Governor Mario Lopez Valdez, Mayor Alejandro Higuera Osuna, and Secretary Oralia Rice Rodriguez for their continued partnership with the American community in Mazatlán. We look forward to continuing the strong relationship between our governments as we work on future projects. The Consulate has always been proud to serve the Americans of Mazatlán. Our office is open to the community. Doesn't matter if you just need a passport or a notary or for any emergency concerning an American. The State Department, number one priority is protecting and serving the Americans abroad. We have frequently worked hand in hand with the local Mazatlán agencies, with the municipal agencies and authorities, the state dignitaries, and the federal authorities to return destitute, ill, or injured Americans to the United States. Victims of crimes or abuse have received assistance. State Department consular officers also visit incarcerated Americans around the world to ensure that they are treated justly. Our office is an extension of the U.S. Consulate in Hermosillo, and we cover the equivalent to the third of the state of California, that is south of Sinaloa from Culiacan to the border of Nayarit. One thing I would like to reiterate to the community is the importance that the State Department places on the safety of the Americans abroad. The Department of State has a strict no-double standard policy about security threat information. This policy requires the Department to share information about a broad credible threat with both the official and non-official U.S. communities. We are constantly reviewing travel warnings to ensure that they remain valid and up to date. The Mexican government as well makes a considerable effort to protect U.S. citizens and other citizens to major tourist destinations. I'd like to thank the Mexican government. There is no evidence that criminal organizations have targeted U.S. visitors and residents based on their U.S. nationality. Millions of U.S. citizens safely visit Mexico each year to study tourism and business, and more than 150,000 cross the border every day. In fact, the Ministry of Tourism recently revealed to us that 2011 was a record-breaking year for tourism, with the number of international visitors of 2% from 2008, which has been Mexico's best year until 2011. Finally, with the governor allows me, I'd like to say that now we are on Facebook and Twitter, so please join us at the U.S. Consulate Hermosillo Facebook and Twitter. There are active communities where we share daily news and tips for Americans abroad, as well as field for your questions and a variety of topics. There are visual spaces for you, for American community, to interact with us and each other about the issues that are important to you. We look forward for meeting you. Thank you again, Governor Malova, Mayor Higuera, and Secretary Rice for the invitation to be here. I would say, Luis Ramirez, that for me it's a pleasure to represent and serve the American community. I invite all Americans to join me on Tuesday, April the 3rd at Hotel Playa at 4 o'clock for a town hall where the Consul General of the United States in Mexico will be here. Chief for American Citizen Services and the regional security officers, as well as representatives from federal units, and we will discuss the mission of the United States in Mexico, security updates, social security, and the most important topic for this year, voting. Thank you so much.
Before he comes up and gives his speech, he would like to ask any of you that would like to pose a question or a comment to the governor to do so now. So by a show of hands, I don't know how we're going to work this, but please stand.
Gracias por la oportunidad de hablar y buenas tardes. Our home Mazatlán is blessed with outstanding natural beauty, but is also confronted with significant environmental challenges. Foremost among these is the pollution of the air we breathe. We can avoid bad water and buried garbage for a while, but we all have to breathe to live. With the opening of the new highway to Durango and beyond, our air quality problems will become even more profound. While our port will benefit greatly, the heavy trucking necessary to move all those containers will add to the hydrocarbon load for Mazatlán. While pollution from individual cars, buses, and trucks is a serious issue, I believe the most significant offender by far is our thermoelectric plant. My wife and I live on Cerro del Vigía and witnessed the plant spewing noxious fumes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The smoke is the first thing visitors see when arriving by air, and in fact, toxic plume is visible from space. Just open Google Earth, it's right there for all to see. Reports are this type of outdated facility emits 5 metric tons of sulfur dioxide and other toxic effluents on a daily basis. Now, there are many rumors surrounding improvements to the plant. For example, there are scrubbers donated by Norway, but aren't yet installed. Or they are installed, but too difficult to operate. Or that the plant will be switched over to cleaner burning natural gas someday, maybe. And of course, that there are no plans, that everything will go on as it has. Our beautiful city, La Perla del Pacifico, sits at the gateway to the Sea of Cortez, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, acclaimed for its diverse but sensitive habitat. Why not project a better environmental example to the world, and not just to improve our image, but for the health of all those who call Mazatlán home? My question for you, Señor Gobernador, is how may we who share this concern make a contribution? Gracias por su atención.
Anybody else have a question or a comment? If it's a longer thing, we might not be able to accommodate, but if it's just a question or comment, go ahead.
I would like to know if there's anyone besides my husband and I that have a lien on the property because of the builder has not paid the full amount. Are we the only ones here in Mazatlán that have that problem? Oh, okay. We have been struggling for a year and a half to get the lien off our property, which is there because the builder did not pay off the notary. We are getting, and did not give the money to the bank. So our property has had a lien now for nearly a year and a half. We have a lawyer who has been working extremely hard on very frustrating, plus costing us money to pay a lawyer, to straighten out. I know it is one bad person in Mazatlán. I love the people here. I love being in Mazatlán. But this has been going on too long, and we would like some action and more help. I'm surprised there are not more, because I know of 4 more around our neighborhood, and maybe they are not here today. But I know there are more, and I really do ask you to please help us through this legal tangle, especially with the banks, that no one seems to have any authority over the banks at all, which I find very, very surprising. I would like for you to look into this situation, not only for ourselves, but other people who find themselves in this situation. This is my husband.
I'd like to just add also that in the meantime, since 2006, we have been paying our trust. However, with a lien on the property, we cannot sell the property. We did have an option wherein we had an offer on the property, only to find out that the lien, of course, was in the way. So it meant like a $42,000 loss right there. So what I'm saying is that we have done what we're supposed to be doing, and that is pay the trust each year. My understanding of the bank is that the bank is our partner. However, the partner doesn't seem to want to help us. When we go to the bank, I won't mention names, but the bank or the trustee lawyer at the bank in which we pay our trust will not even accommodate us. She will not even accommodate our lawyer. They order him out of the premises. So, as my wife says, nearly a year and a half now, and it's very frustrating. We did take the trip to Culiacan with our lawyer. We did see, I believe it was Senor Medina. I believe is we believe is the governor's legal advisor. From there, he did indicate that this is our priority, and he sent us to another office, which was fine. We spoke to a lady, and she did come down to Mazatlán. We haven't heard anything just yet, but the wheels of justice seem to move too slowly. Very, very costly in the meantime.
Thank you. Thank you. I think Charlie Mullins has some answers for you in that respect.
So please, if there are people here who can speed it up a little more, I'm sure myself, my wife, and everyone here would really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. This is Mr. Charlie Mullins, with the microphone, and he has some information regarding that topic.
Governor and Mayor, I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to speak to you here today. A lot of people here, I know my name is Charlie Mullins. I've been involved with these kind of cases for the last 5 years since I've come here. I came here for a holiday for 2 weeks. Some friend of mine got ripped off. I get into trying to get things done. I've been very frustrated for the last 5 years, and I've been working with a committee of local people. And last year we addressed this issue with the government. This week I can say we've had some very positive results. I've met with the Justice Department, and we're going ahead with a lot of cases, but we need help from the people. We need to have your information Anybody can contact me, I'll give my information here before I leave today. There's been a committee set up between the Justice Department, local residents, and foreign residents to take care of all the real estate problems. Not just your problems, timeshare problems, full-time problems, anything that's happened. And for the first time in 5 years, I feel very confident that things are going to take place and things are going to be done. I personally, in my personal work, I will not try to let anybody down here. I'm here, I volunteered to do this, the government volunteered to do this. The people I've worked with in the last 2 days, from the Justice Department, from the government, have been very, very professional. They've looked at it, they've studied the cases, they're going to go forward with it. But what we have to do from here on in is we have to all help. If you have a problem with real estate, whether it be timeshare or full-time, please bring your information, bring your contracts to me. I will provide them. We will sit down. The committee is going to meet again next week. We're going to study all the cases. The first ones we're going to deal with are anybody who has filed a complaint, whether it be criminal or civil, to see what's the validation of the complaint, and we're going to go forward with them. The people who haven't filed a complaint, if you would bring all your information into me, your contracts, any kind of conversations you've had with any builders or anybody you've been involved with, bring everything in so we can go forward with full information and with determination. We can't do anything unless we all work together. We're here as a community, foreign community living in Mazatlán. Not everybody here is bad. 98% of the people are good people. You get that same thing anywhere we live. I myself personally commend the people I've worked with today and yesterday. I think they're dedicated, professional people. I gave my word to them. I will work with them 24 hours a day. Everybody knows I will. Anybody who knows me knows this has been a personal pet peeve of mine. What I will ask today from the governor, I've asked already from you, bring your case numbers, bring your information, tell everybody you know who's been defrauded, whether it be for $5 or $5 million, to come forward. We will take the cases, we will work diligently to get this done and to resolve the problems. Okay? What I will ask you, Governor and Mayor, is this is a personal pet peeve of mine. In this marina, there's a property being sold as we speak today. They're in negotiations to sell a bunch of condo buildings here that have been resold and sold and sold and sold to people, and now they're being sold to another company. What I would ask is, you people who have authority, is to step forward, stand up, stop any sales, stop anything to be done on this island, close the sales offices or involved with them, and let's move forward on this issue alone. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Both Wendy and I would like to ask for a special favor, and is if we can limit our questions to like a minute or two and try to be direct to the point. The governor can have the highest number of questions. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, because the governor, the mayor, and the secretary of tourism are all on a very tight time schedule this afternoon, and we'd like to get the most questions that we can. Thank you.
Okay, we will continue with our program. I'd like to yield the floor to our special guest, Mr. Jose Garicon, visiting us from Tijuana, from the Innovative Tijuana movement. Welcome, Mr. Garicon. They're just advising me, telling me that there's somebody way in the back that has a question. Okay, they'll be sending you a mic back there.
I just wanted to find out if there is an office in town that we can just go and ask questions. Who we would speak to, I speak Spanish, well, I try to speak Spanish, doesn't sound great sometimes, but just to find out information. I know the